Welcome back. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to cook salmon fillets. But before we cook it, we've got to go buy it, don't we? So we're looking for something that looks fresh. The colour should be good. And we need to say, hey, can we have a smell of that salmon before we buy it? They don't want you to smell it, don't buy it. And when you smell it, it should have virtually no smell at all. Be absolutely fresh. It shouldn't be sticky or slimy at all. When you get home and you handle this fillet, you don't want to bend it because it will pull the meat apart. So 2 hands and handle it gently, this whole fillet. Now we've got it at home, we've got it out on a bench. To cook it, we're gonna need a good fish slice. A bendy one like this is gonna help, and a pair of tongs. We're gonna need a sharp knife because what I wanna do is just have a feel along here, and I feel this sort of cartilage running here, and I want to remove that. So I'm gonna use the tip of the knife and just slide it under there. This is a fish filleting knife, and just quickly remove that piece there. It's a tiny piece. Might be a little longer on yours, who knows. So we're going to discard that. The belly, the belly's the fatty part of the salmon. It's the good part. I'm going to remove it off here just to trim it a little bit because I'm going to show you how to make a salmon tartare at the end of the video. So that is just fatty and delicious, and it will make our salmon portions look good once we cut our fillet. Now, we should be eating an oily fish 3 times a week. It's so good for us, all the omegas in there. Now the belly has been removed. Moisture is our enemy when it comes to cooking salmon. So we want to just dab it with a paper towel and get rid of all the moisture. Want even cooking, it's going to help with that. And we're looking for crispy skin too. So I want to make sure that the skin is dry. Now, if your salmon has got pin bones, mine doesn't, but you just run your finger along here and you'll feel them, and then you need a clean pair of tweezers and you pull them out. But you pull them out with the grain, not against it. If you pull the bones towards the tail, you'll end up ripping all the meat. You can see here where the bones have been removed along there. So you don't want to pull them that way because it'll rip the meat. You want to pull them that way. I'm lucky I don't have any at all. My salmon is now nice and dry, cleaned any moisture off. So let's cut our salmon. I love the tail. It's kind of the chef's cut, and it will become lovely and crispy around that edge there. Now I would wrap this in Glad wrap and then rest it on some ice in a tray and keep it in the fridge. Change the ice daily if you can. Now I'm going to flip these guys over. A pro tip at this stage is with a sharp knife, is I want you to put a couple of incisions into your salmon, just like that, and that is going to stop the salmon curling up. We'll just do that because we're going to cook it skin side down. Kind of tough, the salmon skin. And that's a good thing because it's going to protect it when we're going to cook it, and it's going to be like the bacon of the sea by the time it's crispy. These scales are going to sort of dissolve away when we cook it. Okay, let's flip them back over. Got to handle them as carefully as possible. Let's season the skin side first, a little cracked pepper and generous sprinkling of salt. There's nothing worse than salmon that's bland. Give them a tap just to get that salmon on there. Now get some salt on the skin. Okay, I'm using a cast iron pan. I'm getting it onto a medium to high heat. This goes up to about 19, so that's going to be about perfect right about there. Let's get some extra virgin olive oil, a nice drizzle in there. Use your favourite olive oil. And as soon as it starts to shimmer, that's when it sort of gets a little wavy and hazy, we can lay our salmon in. I'm just going to cook 2 pieces because it's just me and Nigel no mates here. I'm getting that lovely shimmer. I'll lay it away from me, skin side down. Don't touch it. This is the trick right now. Everybody wants to start prodding it and moving it. It will repel itself off the pan. So you can see it started to cook up the side here. So get your fish fillet under there and just pop it over. Crispy skin. I'm looking for an internal temperature of 50 degrees. So you've got to find the middle. Of course, the coldest part, 48. There we go, that's 48, so I'm a couple of degrees away. There we go, 50 degrees. They can come off the heat. Well, I've got crispy skin, I've got moist salmon, I've got this delicious salad with a pomegranate dressing on. So yummy, you can throw whatever you like into that salad. Got the crunch of that skin, bacon of the sea. Well, that was a delicious salmon. I'm sorry you can't get to try it, but that pomegranate dressing on that salad would be genius with anything. Love you to like and subscribe, and good luck with your crispy skin salmon, because trust me, delicious. Go for fresh salmon. See you next time. For our tartare, finely diced red onion, the salmon belly finely diced, some courgette finely diced, a drizzle of pomegranate balsamic, a drizzle of lemon oil, a little salt, little cracked pepper, and to finish off, a little whipped cream cheese. This is buffalo, doesn't matter, whatever you like. Topped with a bloody gin Shiraz caviar.